Hell yeah.
We're back on the internet to talk about more video game announcements. Hello, everyone. We're back.
Hello.
It's almost over, Alex.
I know. So tired.
Yeah, I know. It's like It's weird because we're obviously not at this event, at the actual Game Fest event. But like I feel like we've definitely done more in recent years looking at stuff this year than we have in a while. So that's been fun. But also yeah, it's been like, oh wow, yeah, doing a lot more stuff, working on things.
I'm also tired for real life reasons.
Also, yeah, that's right. You're in the process of moving, so that's also
that's
a good
what's
reason.
Mostly
a very
what's
good
going
reason.
on.
A very good reason to probably actually be tired, for sure.
It's also like so many good games, and like being excited for a good game is like almost exhausting in some ways.
Sure, yeah, I could see that.
So it's like if you know, sometimes you get like a couple of standouts for yourself, but then you see like a bunch of stuff. It's like, whew,
yeah,
when am I gonna find all the time?
Yeah, how am I gonna fit all of this in? And yeah, it's gonna be a busy fall. It definitely feels like more than that, because I feel like in the last couple of years, at least for me personally, it's been like, not that like there hasn't been good games that have come out like last year and the year before that, but it's just like I feel like I've not had many like big other games like pull me away from like the daily things I've been doing, like a Destiny per se.
Yeah.
Where this year I'm like feeling it now, where it's like, yeah, I want to play that, I want to play that, like,
Yeah.
It's been cool to see that, like, yeah, it really feels like a stride is being hit again back in games in general.
A post-pandemic era, potentially.
Yeah. Speaking of strides, Capcom has definitely been popping off in general, like, you know, for a while now, and now like, and especially recent now this year alone, it's like Resident Evil 4 remake, Street Fighter 6 just came out like a week ago.
EXO Primal comes out in like 3 weeks.
Yeah,
weeks.
they've been firing on all cylinders, and now we're gonna get a presentation about like what else they got cooking. Updates to probably the things we just talked about. Like, we'll probably see more EXO Primal and Street Fighter 6 stuff. But they've also said Dragon's Dogma 2 is here. Obviously, they finally revealed some proper gameplay and first look at Dragon's Dogma 2 at the PlayStation show a couple weeks back, and yeah, I was very excited. Dragon's Dogma is still one of my favorite games, like from the last generation of video games. I really like it. It's been it's very exciting to see it back in a large capacity. I'm excited to eventually in 3 years have bought like 7 different copies of it on 7 different consoles again. Like I did for the first Dragon's Dogma. I'm definitely sitting here being like, I should probably replay that first game again for one last hurrah, up before that other game comes out. But luckily, it seems like it's still a little bit away. I
just wanted to shout out. This is what they tweeted out.
Okay.
Roughly 36 minutes of news and updates on our latest games, including Dragon's Dogma 2, EXO Primal, and Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. So only 3 games mentioned.
3 games mentioned. Okay.
Brisk 36 minutes. Love that.
36 minutes. Yeah, that is definitely a nice change of pace compared to like the freaking 2+ hours shows we've pretty much had every other time. So yeah, that's cool. I think we got a countdown here. We got like 9.5 minutes. I mean, I could see them filling more of 36 minutes than more than just those 3 games. I'll be curious.
Yeah.
I mean, like, potentially there just could be 3 really deep dives into all 3 of those games, potentially. But I could also see them like just saying like shouting out 3 games and then having like other reveals in here as well. Is there any kind of surprise announcements you would hope for here, or is it just kind of like I'm happy with what they're going to show so far anyway?
Yeah, I'm happy with what they're going to show. I'm not going to go into it expecting them to be like, and Monster Hunter World 2, right?
Yeah, here's that, and like a Mega Man game, and like other franchises, right?
There are things that I'm sure that they're thinking about and are on the horizon. Yeah. I would like to see, I think Rashid is the first Street Fighter 6 character. I think it comes out like August, September timeframe.
Cool.
So it'd be cool to see some of him. which I think is fair. I don't know if they're going to do any other updates to Resident Evil 4 or if they're going to do an Ada 1 DLC. Ada Wong.
Sure.
Not
Okay.
Ada
Yeah.
1. Ada 1 is a Destiny character.
Okay.
I would love that.
Had to get it in.
Yeah, I had somewhere. Anytime you and I are on a stream together, we have to talk about Destiny in some capacity.
Something has to come up. Yep.
Because there's like an Ada Wong campaign, secondary campaign in the PS2 and after GameCube releases of RE4, and that is not in remake. So it'd be cool to see if they were going to add that in. That's the only thing I can really think of. But outside of that, yeah, I think like show what's new in Dragon's Dogma 2. Maybe put a year on it. I imagine that's either 2024 or 2025. So
yeah, I'm hopeful we definitely see like a little bit more extended gameplay, and like maybe they elaborate more on some other things. The other thing I just remembered, like at the Xbox show, they revealed a new game there too. The Path of the Goddess. It has like an extra thing on it, but I'm blanking on what that was. It was some Japanese word kanji kind of thing. So I mean they showed that and didn't really. It was just kind of like a cool trailer. So I'm sure like maybe they could touch on that more here as well potentially. We'll have to see on that one.
I'm curious what team is like working on that. If that's like the Resident Evil 3 team or something like that, that'd be kind of cool.
Just having them some weird, interesting side project. But yeah, I'm not expecting any kind of crazy kind of announcements in terms of like massive surprises. I could see like smaller things, maybe like another like Mega Man collection thing or like some other classic game. Like here's a collection of like games or whatever. I could see some kind of announcement like that here, but like nothing like I don't expect to see like a brand new Monster Hunter game or some other thing just yet. That feels like even though like I think I just saw like the other week they had the final update for Sunbreak or Flash Rise like happened. Yeah. But like I still feel like that's like still like I think
getting updates. That update won't come to the PS4 or PlayStation Xbox versions until August. And they're going to do like a couple other things between then and now as well.
Gotcha. Okay.
Which makes sense. So yeah, that final update just went live for the Switch version.
Okay.
So there's still time for that. I mean, that's still in Game Pass, the base game, not Sunbreak, but great game, very good. My favorite Monster Hunter, I'd say. Ghost Trick's great. I think that's the end of this month. I think it's a remaster, but still, that's like one of those classic DS games that shout out to this Rathalos attacking.
This is the Monster Hunter like Pokemon Go thing.
Oh, that's right.
That they showed.
Ghost Trick's great. I hope more people check that out, especially because it's going to be on everything. It's just it's like a 2D like point and click adventure, but done in a totally different way with really good puzzles and stuff. It's super weird.
Yeah. I'm sure it's gonna be like a thing that like they're kind of showing that to like a new audience and stuff, right? So
yeah, exactly. It's been a while since that game came out.
Yeah, for sure. Has there been like for some reason what was it? They announced like a what am I thinking of? God, the name blank. The Phoenix Wright, like the detective that like detective stuff. I thought they like announced something like a new game in that series or some kind of collection of games or something. Maybe I don't remember exactly what it is.
They might have, because there's been a lot of those games. There's been a lot of collections of that. I was gonna say, as far as collections, I would love. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I would love Mega Man Legacy. Mega Man Legends 1 and 2
as a
Legacy collection.
I feel like that's like that definitely makes sense. The last thing, have they done like I think they did like the Mega Man Zero games, right? Like where you play as like the Zero. They've already done one of those.
That was the most recent one that they brought over.
Right.
And they did X, and then they did Zero.
Yeah, and then they has the what is it like that other action like the kind of like tile-based Mega Man game that
Battle Network.
Battle Network.
That was February, I believe. That came out.
So that already came out as well. Okay, right. So yeah, that means that really is like that'd be like the
That's
kind
the
of
last one.
That'd be kind of like the last ones there of those Mega Man games for sure.
Which would be hype.
Yeah,
because
you can
on PS3, like backwards compat, like the downloadable
Right.
PS1 games on that. So
Yeah, that would be cool to put them on something for people to play.
yeah. And I've never played Mega Man Legends 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
like
yeah,
to.
I've not really played either of those games, so
They're cool.
I'd be curious about them for sure.
Well, I'm curious for you. Like, what do you want to see from Dragon's Dogma 2? Like,
Dragon's Dogma. I mean, I definitely want to see like what the I kind of want to know like story thing, a little bit of story stuff, not like a lot. Like, you know, does this take place after the events of? I don't think it can take place after the events of the first game. So maybe it's like some other side, like maybe it's like in the same world, but maybe it's like a different like time and place, like because that's how that game works, where you're going, you know, all the weird shit that happens at the end of that game and the multiple, you know, time jumping, reality jumping, whatever the fuck it is, kind of stuff that goes crazy stuff that happens at the end of Dragon's Dogma that you can do. Yeah, like stuff like that. Like I want to see like the like more combat improvements because like you can see in that little thing they showed, it seems like a lot of the classic like classes are back. Like I saw like the magic archer was in there doing their kind of auto targeting bolts. I saw like the big, you know, berserk like two-handed sword class. Like a lot of the ones that like that were in the base original Dragon's Dogma all seem to be there. So I kind of hope there's like maybe another one that's like kind of in that lineage, because usually like with Dragon's Dogma it was that like you had the starting class, and then you would advance them into a higher tier, and then you could usually like branch them into like another kind of super class that was like more like a hybrid class of other things. So like even just adding like one more class like that or two could like really enhance like what that is. Like think if they had like a monk and you could make like a magic monk and like make like fire fists or something. Like there was like a little bit of that in the MMO that never came over to the West, because I know there was like some kind of monk style class in that, and some other kind of classes that like you had like time powers or some crazy shit. I don't remember fully all of that, but I'm just curious about that kind of stuff at this point. Like from what that showed, like it seemed really cool to see like how much visually more impressive it is. It seems like it is like partially that original world, but like way more expanded. So maybe I could see them going for the idea of like, we had a lot of ideas for that original game and we never got to do that, so we're just gonna do it all in the sequel finally, now that we have they gave us the money to do it. And I'm totally cool with that if they just make like the world, you know, and but just like expand it in a massive way. But I would like to see just more classes. Like, you know, pawns are cool, but I would love to see some kind of co-op thing in some shape or form.
Same.
Even if it's just like a 2-player co-op and you have like you and a buddy and like one of their pawns. Like even that, something like that would be fine for me personally. You know, obviously the dream would be like a full party of people, but you know, I could see like, you know, the pawns were a super integral thing to that base game, so I could see them kind of splitting the difference. Definitely just gonna have to see. All right, looks like we're counting down here, so I'm gonna switch this.
Big numbers
In the spotlight. Let's see what Capcom has going up. I'm gonna turn it up here for myself and for folks.
It's gonna be 30 minutes of EXO Primal and then 2 trailers.
Yeah, just gonna deep dive gameplay of EXO Primal and being Ryu and EXO Primal, and then the same Dragon's Dogma 2 trailer is probably what's gonna happen. But, yeah.
God,
that'll be unfortunate.
that's like Square Enix 2021 energy, and hopefully they don't do that.
Yeah, I hope so as well.
That's why I'm going in with low expectations.
We'd like to share that June 11th, 2023 marked Capcom's
40th
anniversary.
That is wild.
That is pretty wild, yeah.
It's crazy to think that they're on top of their game now also. Like, absolutely at the top.
Yeah, for sure.
We look forward to creating many more games in the years to come, and we hope that you'll continue to enjoy them.
Me too, Capcom.
Same.
Now it's time to show off our latest titles at the Capcom Showcase.
Stay tuned to the end.
So you don't miss anything.
You don't miss anything. All right, here we go.
Path of the Goddess. All right.
Starting right off with it. Cool. Let's see more of this.
trippy ass game.
Yeah, very trippy. I still need to go back and watch like the Easy Allies reaction and see if
Yeah,
like, through their
I'm
minds,
sure
like,
Huber thought it was Onimusha.
Yeah, I saw a few people already saying that. So definitely curious. Crazy demon plants.
Yeah, I think this is the same trailer from yesterday.
Yeah.
The hands. Ugh,
Yeah.
it's so creepy.
Like the hand, like hand vines. Very creepy.
Maybe Tears of the Kingdom has just like damaged me recently though. It kind of like in a weird way reminds me of Okami, as he's like cutting through like the demonic energy and like flowery.
Yeah, kind of
stuff
like
is coming out
then
of
like
it.
dispelling stuff. Yeah, I see that for sure. Yeah.
Don't like that guy.
Yeah, weird tongue demons.
It's so like stylish though. I love the movement.
Yeah, it's very cool.
This is definitely more than what we saw yesterday also.
Yeah, definitely a little bit more gameplay here. Cool.
Yeah, this doesn't have a date, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think they showed a date either at the last thing.
Traditional Japanese aesthetics come to life through the power of RE Engine.
RE Engine.
Experience a
Put in
unique blend of
work.
strategy and action in the
Hottest
epic
engine on the
game.
market right now.
Yeah,
A
seriously.
beautiful yet unsettling world of mystery
That's
awaits
what it's
in
Kinitsugami.
Kunitsugami, Path of the
Kunitsugami.
Goddess. Coming to Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, Windows, PlayStation 5, and Steam.
Day one on Game Pass.
Yep, that's what they said.
Mega
Okay.
Man
Yeah, it's
X
probably pretty
Dive
far off, I would
Offline
bet.
is coming to Steam,
Mega
iOS,
Man
and
X
Android.
Dive Offline. This is a mobile game, right? X Dive.
It's coming to Steam and iOS, is what they said.
Yeah. I just don't remember what X Dive is because I think that was a thing before. Yeah,
I
'cause
like
remember.
this cute lady Mega Man with the side ponytail. though.
Yeah.
Which holds collected memories of the Mega Man X series, is under attack. Dive into cyberspace using hunter programs to recover data before it's too late.
Yeah.
Big numbers.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure this was a Mega Man X mobile
Play as Mega
game.
Man X and
Yeah.
other characters from the Mega Man franchise.
Yeah, like I think this was like a gotcha
Including
game,
characters
Mega Man
that haven't
gotcha
been playable
game.
Before.
I'm getting that vibe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure because I remember seeing this before.
Level up
At
your
some
favorite
point.
characters and equipment to
I'm
create a
So I'm guessing
Sigma.
this is just that game in like sort
Power up
of
your weapons and more
not
to
mobile
customize your
form.
character
Yeah,
however you
coming
want.
to Steam as well, type deal.
Mega Man X Dive Offline.
Your 5-star Mega Mans.
Control and develop over 100 different characters.
My pulls are so
Variety of
trash,
characters
bro.
and new heroes created for Mega Man
Yeah,
X Dive.
you only got a 3-star bass.
And use element metals
And I got
to recover memory
a
pieces.
5-star
Robots
Tronbon or
recover
whatever.
memories to unlock characters.
Shout out to 5-star trombone.
There are more than 900 stages to play.
Jesus.
Challenging mechanics and enemies await on classic and new stages. You're bound to clash with familiar bosses from the past. Build the ultimate hunter and save the deep log from total destruction.
Save the deep log.
I don't know if I want to save the deep
No,
log.
you have to save it.
Mega Man X Dive Offline launches in 2023.
Yeah, this is just Steam and also mobile.
Yeah.
Now, here's the Capcom Spotlight Corner.
Ah, Capcom Spotlight Corner.
A
new era of fighting games.
Maybe this looks like a montage-y type thing. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe all their most recent releases.
It's already received an enthusiastic welcome from fighting game fans around the world. Street Fighter 6 includes World Tour, an expansive single-player.
Yeah, punch the shit out of those street kids.
That's right. They got them crazy boxes on their head.
And Battle Hub.
I need to see some freaks fighting in the center.
Can compete and hang out. These are the game's 3 main modes. In addition, we're planning to release new fighters and content, so you can enjoy the game for a long time to come.
Oh, there you go. Early summer vibes. Got some mini skirts, some bathing suits. There you go.
Xbox Series X,
Finally.
Xbox Series S, and Steam. Don't miss it.
Don't miss it.
I gotta figure out how to get the other costumes.
For Capcom Pro Tour 2023. This year's Capcom Pro Tour will feature Street Fighter 6, the newest entry in the series.
Oh, okay.
Can't wait to see this game at Evo, though.
Yeah, I'm definitely. Evo's gonna be fun this year for sure. Seeing Capcom and Capcom and Mortal Kombat and stuff. It's gonna be a good one this year, I think.
Yeah.
The total prize pool for Capcom Pro Tour is over $2 million, with $1 million going to first place. Capcom Pro Tour 2023.
It's funny when I was like picking up my router for my internet for my new place at a Comcast store yesterday, and on the background they had like some Street Fighter tournament going on, Street Fighter 6 tournament, and Sonic Fox was playing, and I was like, oh,
nice.
Oh yeah, because he hasn't really been into Street Fighter, or they haven't really been into Street Fighter before. So
they're feeling it.
Yeah, I'm excited to see them at Evo and all that.
Nice.
And then me and the guy working the counter talked about Street Fighter for 5 minutes, which is cool.
We have the largest number of teams ever.
This is like the Japanese league of some kind for
Japan's best.
Very cool.
On YouTube and Twitch. Don't forget about the Street Fighter League World Championship 2023.
Yeah, got the US and Europe.
US and European
Street Fighter leagues
will determine the teams that will go on to compete in the World Championship. Get up close and personal.
Oh yeah, that's right. This VR mode.
VR mode for Resident Evil 5. Okay, or Resident Evil 4 rather.
With PlayStation VR 2.
I wonder when this is coming to PlayStation.
VR 2, you'll be able to experience an even
Forgot if it
more
had a date.
immersive version of the game.
Oh, this VR mode, you mean?
Take it in as you fight to survive.
I don't think so.
RE4's cutting-edge
I don't think it had one in the PlayStation show. I think.
And the PlayStation
Yeah.
VR 2 Sense controller makes carrying even more intuitive.
This is really cool with the original game coming to VR recently.
Mm-hmm.
Resident Evil 4 VR mode is a free DLC exclusive to PlayStation VR 2.
Still no date. Understood.
Yep, fair enough. Oh, right, Pragmata!
Oh, shit!
That's right.
Pragmata!
I forgot about this.
I didn't mention it because I thought this game was dead.
It has been a while since they showed it, right?
It's been like 3 years.
Wow, really? Okay, I didn't realize.
Jesus Christ!
I didn't think it had been. It had not been that long.
It might have been 2 years. They might have showed it again in 2021, but it's been a very long time.
Yeah.
Up you go. Sorry, still got a ways to go.
Still got a ways to go.
Spaceman has a voice now, so that's progress.
Oof. Dang.
Very sorry.
Very sorry. This looks like a video game, at least. Like
it looks like a video game now, though. It looks pretty
like,
cool, actually.
Oh, wow. So she give you, like, cyber powers?
Superpowers, 2022 crossed out, 2023 crossed out. Very sorry. That's incredible.
To all our
Heavy Heart
fans.
must postpone the release, yeah.
We'll continue. Thank you for. Hey, there's your Pragmata update.
I appreciate the update. Honest to God, that's I appreciate it. It looks cool.
for Ghost Trick.
They're still working on it. Not a
I want to hang
game.
out with a cool space girl in a space suit.
She gives you like space powers.
Hello everyone, I'm Shu Takumi.
Shu
the original
Takumi.
creator of Ghost Trick.
Yeah, I like his vibe already.
It's almost time
Awesome.
for the game's release, and I can't wait for you to play it. But first, let's get started with this.
There we saw.
Oof.
Are you familiar with Ghost Trick at all?
Not really, no. I'd heard the name. I had heard the name, and I think you told me about it in another thing.
Demo for Ghost Trick is
Told me about it
available
last time,
now.
like when it was revealed.
The story says a lonely spirit
Yeah, like the idea is you
Like it's sort of a detective, right? But not really.
you're a ghost. You die like right at the beginning of the game, and you realize you can kind of like jump to adjacent objects, and if you jump into a corpse that just died, you can rewind time to a few moments before they died, and potentially change their fate.
Gotcha.
And so you're kind of like going from scene to scene, and then the scene will always begin with somebody tragically dying, and then you jump into their corpse, rewind time, and then try and figure out this solution of jumping from object to object and like poltergeisting the object to save the person.
Gotcha.
It's really cool. And there's like so many twists. Just really fun, super anime-ass story.
Cool.
And you travel across the world by possessing phone lines and traveling from
It's like
phone
zooming
to phone.
around and stuff. Cool.
Yeah, that's fun. It's a really fun game. It's very long, also. Like it's like 17 hours long.
It would make me very happy if it could speak in Japanese.
Or they got like voice lines or something? Is that what he's saying?
Maybe.
From the creator of the Ace Attorney series, Shu Takumi, this classic mystery game is being reborn. One night, a man named Sissel loses both his memory and his life. Using the powers of the dead, he tries to solve the mystery of his own death.
This is very DS-ass music.
Yep. It's good shit, though.
Yeah, it is. It is.
A rookie detective, brimming with a sense
The cool thing with Ghost Trick when it originally came out is like all pixel art, but they were 3D models. So just like the way they like moved and had this depth to them,
Cool.
it was like it looked like nothing else at the time.
Nice. It's kind of like kind of like a Dead Cells-y sort of thing.
Yes, very much that.
Cool.
That kind of thing. But like 10 years before Dead Cells came out, it was like 2009, I think is when this came out.
Connect Sissel's
Very cool.
glowing blue soul to the core of objects to possess them. Possess the tire. Possess the bolt.
Possess the tire.
Possess the tire.
You can then trick the
Possess
object
the
to
girl.
possess. Trick the
Oh!
guitar to play it. What will happen when you trick the cart?
That's awesome.
Trick the door to open it.
And I think you can like go into animals and then talk to them.
Objects will let you
Oh, that's fun.
Because animals can talk to ghosts. I think it's like one of the rules that they established. 4 minutes before they die. That's
Those clues are hidden in the past. Follow past events in real time. The limit, however, is 4 minutes. Help people avoid near-death predicaments and change their fates.
Fate changed.
Sissel will face death in many forms. Changing their fates will change the story. And that story must be linked in some way to the mystery of Sissel's death. Ghost Trick, launching on June 30th, 2023.
Cool.
hell yeah.
Demo version available now.
Check out that demo. It's cool. I'm
Demo.
sure it's probably the first mystery.
Yeah, and it says progress carries over as well. Cool.
Yeah, that's the first one is this junkyard thing that they keep showing. So
Right.
yeah, check it out. It's cool.
Yeah.
Now on to the next game in today's lineup.
Next game. World premiere.
I wonder if this is some kind of surprise.
Yeah. Could be something new.
Mega Man Legends 3 is back.
Oh God.
No,
Yeah, that would be too much.
Here we go.
New Ace Attorney thing.
Apollo Justice too. Wow. He's like the protege of Phoenix, right?
It says he begins anew. I wonder if this is like a collection of these games.
Yeah. I don't think his games have gotten a collection yet.
Right.
This looks great.
Yeah. Trucy Wright. Oh.
Dual Destinies.
Okay, so it's like another Phoenix Wright's kind of collection of some kind.
Yeah, it seems like the Apollo Justice games. That's cool.
Yeah.
These look great too. They haven't really like come to anything outside of Switch yet, so.
Yeah. Spirit of Justice.
Yeah, this is the second trilogy, I think.
Gotcha.
There's like 8 games, so.
Yeah, it's a bunch, I know. Yeah. Yeah, here you go.
Cool.
Ace Attorney Trilogy, Apollo Justice. Nice.
Shout out.
Ace Attorney, players serve as
My cat's
lawyers
name is
for the falsely
Apollo, so I
accused.
approve.
Oh yeah,
Battle
that's right.
for justice in the courtroom and uncover the truth. Now, the 4th, 5th, and 6th mainline Ace
second
Attorney
trilogy,
games
okay.
are being brought together.
I think the first trilogy is already on.
Yeah, I think
Switch at least.
Yeah, I think that collection is out.
Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, Xbox
Oh wow,
One,
so like
Windows,
still
and Steam.
previous gen titles technically.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Have been relitigated in beautiful
Yeah, I'm sure there's probably there would be no difference.
Yeah,
if it
for
was
sure.
like PS5 native. So why not just sell it to the bigger audience?
Korean, and traditional and
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, a bunch of.
We've also added voice
I don't think it's been in
recordings
half
for
of
new
those languages before.
Yeah, and new, and not only
There's no
language,
objection to everything
but like
included in this
voice lines in different languages
Apollo
too.
Justice,
That's
Ace
cool.
Attorney
I missed that
Trilogy
part.
is currently in development
Nice.
for release in early 2024. Please look forward to more information about this collection in the future. Next, we have some Capcom news to share.
We're selling our souls to the devil.
Yeah.
How do you think we made the RE engine?
This month marks Capcom's 40th anniversary. As part of the celebration, we've opened a digital theme park called Capcom Town.
Capcom Town. I'd go to Capcom Town.
Right? I was about to say I'd hang out there.
And other materials from
I'd go to like
various
just
titles on
Rathalosville
Yeah.
and hang out in like Dinosaur Town
display. You
for
can play a few of
forever.
Capcom's beloved classics for free.
Oh, that's cool.
Head on over to the castle to cast your vote in the Capcom elections.
The Capcom elections.
Who will be the
Yes.
president of
A special
Capcom
reward,
Town?
Capcom
so don't
election.
miss out.
Mike Haggard, of course.
Yeah.
He's the only candidate. that-
Don't give in to the Rogue Ryu left.
Along with the many other fun experiences we've prepared.
Woke is the real pandemic.
Yeah. God. Capcom ID.
A Capcom ID account is required.
Oh, is this like your?
Yeah, remember Reverse?
Yeah, Reverse, EXO Primal. This makes sense. They're doing more online games.
Yeah.
And do it so you can do like crossplay and stuff.
Yeah. Because Street Fighter's got crossplay on all
Right.
platforms, so. I think EXO Primal does as well.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We'll release more titles and services compatible with Capcom ID soon. Register now for Capcom ID.
I don't know what show it was I was watching recently, but like remember
Now for the latest on EXO Primal
crossplay?
ahead of next month's launch.
Like when we thought
Yeah.
it was never gonna happen.
Yeah, nothing would ever happen. Yeah.
And now it's like
And then
it's the
you had
standard.
but then you had for a while Sony wasn't gonna do it, and then they
Yeah,
just
exactly.
gave in, and then yeah, for sure.
And then the floodgates finally open.
And
God,
now
thank
it's
God.
Now it's just a normal thing. Yeah, 100%. It's fantastic. All right, EXO Primal time.
Hello? Thought I heard activity.
Oh, there you go. Oh, I thought that was a Resident Evil lady in EXO Primal.
My name is
Yeah.
Franz.
No Jill Valentine, no money.
Yeah, she'll come soon enough. The Street Fighter people, they They literally put Capcom Collaboration 1.
Yeah.
When they showed Ryu and I think it was Ken as well.
I won't lie to you. I would absolutely fuck around and fight dinosaurs as Jill Valentine.
This is gonna be like a robot Jill Valentine and Leon Kennedy or whatever.
Mila Jovovich looking ass Jill Valentine.
Amazing.
There's just too many other games for me to play to be interested in EXO Primal.
Yeah. I could at least give it like a shot, maybe.
It's on Game Pass, right?
Yeah,
so
exactly,
it's like...
exactly. Like I could see it like booting it up and like trying it on Game Pass and just be like, oh, okay, sure, and then just probably never playing it again.
Just to know.
Yeah.
You know.
Exactly.
There's just so much good stuff to play right now.
Yeah, there's just so much. And this is out like soon, and I feel like I'm gonna be soon. Or I think all of us are gonna be soon into the 16 train.
Yeah.
So it's hard to see me getting super into this right now.
These like raid battles are pretty epic. Though.
Yeah. I thought there was something like this in the beta, and I remember people like calling it out. Like there was like a bigger final battle that was cool.
Yeah, that's neat.
That's the project code for Leviathan's core.
Okay, Doc.
Oh, gentlemen, I didn't get your names.
Call us the Hammerheads.
The Hammerheads.
The Hammerheads.
And survived. The perfect
Don't like robot face.
Yeah.
Activating massacre module. Summoning Neo T-Rex swarm.
Neo T-Rex.
This is all helping to make a better exosuit.
Good hunting, Ace.
You know, I'm glad that they're not going to spend like 35 fucking minutes on this, though.
Yeah, that's true.
That would have been like old Capcom showcase vibes.
For sure. Got some pre-order bonus skins there. I guess those are skins.
Oh, they're kind of Gundam-y looking.
Yeah. Survival Pass Season 1. There's your season update. And there's skins for those ones as well. Okay. Free and premium.
Battle Pass. That free tier is a little bare.
Yep. I like that. I do like that football suit though. That's silly.
Charge and Chuck energy.
What did you think? That was a lot of new info. Before we dive in, I'd like to give a huge thanks to all the players
you don't have to dive in. That's okay.
Yeah, we're good.
It's okay. We get it.
I'll just dip my foot in the pool and then we can actually leave.
Plus, you gave us a lot of invaluable feedback. We can't thank you enough. While only portions of the Dino Survival content were made available for the open beta test, today we'll be introducing more content included in the full game. Let's take a look at
new
what you
beta.
can expect when EXO Primal launches on July 14th.
Sounded like.
Yeah.
Let's start with the story. Ace, the game's protagonist, is transported to the year 2040 and forced to participate in a never-ending series of war games. The story unfolds as you play through Dino Survival, the game's main mode. Gathering intel to update the analysis map unravels the mysteries surrounding parallel worlds and the AI entity known as Leviathan. At times, players will also engage in special boss battles as part of the main story. Dino Survival mode will also change as the story progresses. You'll unlock
so many dinos.
Dino Survival,
including 10-player co-op, a multitude of dinosaurs.
10-player co-op.
10-player co-op.
Jeez.
The game will also feature an assortment of unlockables and challenges.
It's no 33-player
Modules
co-op,
can
though.
be used to enhance exosuits and modify active skills. These modules can be obtained by fulfilling certain conditions while you play the game. You can also personalize your appearance with a variety of cosmetics, such as exosuit skins, weapon skins, decals, and emotes. The game also features a special 5-player mission that changes weekly. Compete with squads from
your
around
weekly
the world
missions?
for the fastest
Weeklies,
completion
yeah.
times, or by earning awards through achievements, like most damage block with a tank suit in battle. There are many ways to enjoy the game, even after completing the main story.
We took your feedback into consideration as well. In the full version of EXO Primal, we plan to implement a mode where victory is determined by completing missions as quickly as possible, instead of direct combat with other players. We hope you look forward to that. Now, let's go over all the new info we just saw in the video.
It's okay. Actually, we don't.
I think you just did that.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think we got it. You know, story mode, multiplayer stuff, season pass,
and the head of Anchor Division, IBS's elite research group based
on IBS's.
Yeah, IBS.
That word written out is not how I would have. I thought that was like an acronym.
Division research facility into orbit will also be a playable map. Incredible battles will unfold while exo fighters and dinosaurs clash atop this massive space elevator. Players will even encounter
I do like a good space elevator stage.
Yeah.
Known as Neosaurs. The most deadly
Neosaurs.
Neo T-Rex. You'll need to work together with your team.
I love seeing everyone else dodge it, and then the one guy's like, "Oh fuck!
Yeah, oh god, I'm down helping."
That's me in any Final Fantasy XIV raid.
Wait, what's the deal with this new exosuit? While it may look similar to Deadeye, this exosuit is a variant called Deadeye Alpha Burst Fire. Unlike the default Deadeye, this variant comes equipped with a weapon that can burst fire or be used as a shotgun, allowing exo fighters to change their style of play. Exosuit variants, including Deadeye Alpha, will be added in a title update following the full version's release.
You got big plans for this game.
Yeah, post content, seasons, and all that other stuff. They're trying to make it a live service game over here.
In this mode, players can enjoy a change of pace from Dino Survival by competing against exo fighters from all over the world for the fastest completion time. More info about exosuit variants and Savage Gauntlet will be revealed at the Xbox Games Showcase Extended.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
Be sure to tune in. And last but not least, we're excited to announce that we'll be holding a second open beta test.
Okay, yes,
this time we're
second beta.
Additional story-related missions, 10-player co-op missions, and other adjustments based on everyone's
June 16th. Got it.
Check out the official website for dates and times.
That's like, I think that's this weekend.
We hope you're all excited to try out this new content.
All right.
Players will also receive a new reward for participating. Don't miss out.
Don't miss out on hot rewards.
We'll continue to make adjustments to EXO Primal, leading up to the
I'm very curious to see how this game does.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not necessarily a lot coming out in July, but
Thank you again for all the feedback.
Yeah, that's true. And it's a Game Pass, so I could see like Game Pass getting that like Game Pass bump by default, right? So like.
Yeah.
That's all we have for you today. See you in the War Games. It's going to be.
See you in the War Games.
All right. Maybe we'll see.
Next
Here
up
we
is
go.
The last title we'll be showing off today.
Gimme. See it.
Look at that dragon.
Look at him eating the heart. Eat it.
Eat it.
Hi everyone. My name is Hideaki Itsuno, and
That's
I'm
right.
the director of
Hi,
Dragon's
Itsuno.
Dogma 2. It's been over a year since we celebrated 10 years of Dragon's Dogma, and I can finally give you some more information about the new game. First, let's take a look at the trailer we revealed the other day.
Okay,
Cool.
I watch this trailer again.
Yeah, same. Conviction is the human will that reaches its greatest power.
Greatest power.
Such a like anime game thing.
Yeah, it's
to
such an
say.
anime game thing, and like I'm realizing too that like that scene they just showed with the creature flying over the water is like a recreation. That might be like a start of the recreation of like the scene from the opening scene from the first Dragon's Dogma. Where there's like a bunch of flying creatures flying over water, and the dragon like awakens and falls out of the sky and just starts eating them all, and it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's like it's like kind of like the start of the cycle. God.
Be cool if like this is like leaning into the time loopness of it all.
Yeah, for sure. You're kind of more in tune with that stuff for your like a particular reason. Because I also just saw like they were talking about like I guess there's like somebody who's like a staging himself as like as the Arisen, but they're not really the Arisen. I'm assuming that's like a person we see in this trailer, like in a little bit.
Yeah.
Magic, breakable bridges.
High fives.
High fives, important. Gorgons, also important.
Sphinx thing.
Yeah, this person.
Yeah.
In.
Always. Next gen only.
Next gen only.
What did you think? The action RPG game Dragon's Dogma was released in
2012.
Now, a decade later, I'm proud to share a look at the highly anticipated sequel, Dragon's Dogma 2.
Yeah, it is.
Today I want to talk about two characteristics that Dragon's Dogma 2 will inherit from its predecessor. First, Dragon's Dogma 2 will be a single-player game, but with pawns at your side, it will feel like co-op. And second, gameplay will feature action role-playing mechanics set in an open-world environment. In the Dragon's Dogma series, you embark on your adventures with pawns, otherworldly beings controlled by AI. Alongside the player-controlled Arisen, you can embark on your journey with a main pawn that can be customized to your liking.
I want to know about the cat people.
Yeah, and so they can be pawns as well, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming you might be able to be a cat person too, then.
I think so.
Pawns are controlled by the AI and are now capable of even more precise decisions than in the previous title.
Hark, Arisen.
In the midst of battle. They can also help guide you to new locations, or give you a high five following a successful battle.
I'm high-fiving my pawns
all the time, yep.
Dragon's Dogma 2 is built with the RE engine, resulting in a dense world woven with high graphical fidelity.
Yeah, really impressive.
Roughly 4 times the size of the original.
4
Let's
times
fucking go.
The size.
Fucking go.
Monsters that populate the world are given life thanks to the power
of
AI.
Let's
and players
fucking
will
go.
feel like they've been reborn in this vibrant fantasy world. You can look forward to a variety of vocations to choose from. Your vocation will shape your Arisen's role throughout
big
the
lion,
adventure.
sword man, awesome.
Yeah, that seems like a really fun way to play.
All up to you. We'll have much more to share in the future, but for now, I want to go over a few sections from the trailer that show what we've improved for Dragon's Dogma 2.
Okay.
This game is designed to enable players to take on situations in their own way. In addition to AI, advanced technology like immersive physics brings pawns, monsters, and NPCs to life.
They like knocked him down. That's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. Like one pawn like threw the other one on top of his face.
What other exciting possibilities can you think of? Meet 2 characters pivotal to the story that also appear in the game's key art. Ulrika, a bow wielder with a deep connection to the Arisen, and Nadinia, a high priestess of the Beast Ring, which appear in the series for the first time. What destiny awaits? How will they affect your fate? The intricate relationships and situations you will encounter in the game are sure to keep you on your toes. During your adventure, you will come across familiar monsters from the previous game, as well as new monsters such as Medusa. You can look forward to
Medusa,
and
baby.
New experiences unique to Dragon's Dogma 2. Please stay tuned for more information. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Cool. Looks great.
Yeah. So it looks
good
really
to get
good.
some details.
Yeah, got a little bit of details. I was hoping for a little bit more than that, but you know, that's fine. It's still. I didn't expect us to get like a massive deep dive. Because I don't think it's a game this year.
Dogma 2 will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and Steam.
Yeah.
I wonder if we might learn more at TGS though. So.
And now,
yeah, very possible.
Look at the Capcom 40th anniversary sale.
All right, let's see the
Kicking
sale.
things off, we have well-known titles such as Dragon's Dogma and the Ace Attorney
Dragon's
series.
Dogma, if you missed it.
If you haven't played it.
Opportunity to pick up a
lot of games on sale for Capcom.
At some great prices. To celebrate, we're also offering a limited time bundle of some of Capcom's major titles.
Go get Onimusha.
Should check and see if the Sunbreak expansion's on sale on Xbox, because I might get it there.
That's a good call.
Games and updates, and we hope you're as excited as we are for Capcom's 40th anniversary. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Damn, yeah, 36 minutes almost exactly.
30 minutes on the spot.
Cool, good stuff. That was better than I thought. That was the better on the side of things. Man, remember Pragmata?
Yeah, Pragmata. I didn't expect to see that today either.
Also from the community. And we have Nico. Nico, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I think it's just post-show. Yeah.
Yes.
Capcom creator.
Just some content creators. Yeah, that was all right. Yeah, it was.
Happy to be here, guys.
You know, always hungry for more Dragon's Dogma 2, but that was fine. I didn't expect. Hope for a little bit more, but I was fine with what we got. I'm sure that game is still probably next year at the earliest. So just let them cook.
So much good stuff in there.
Yeah, God, can you imagine like next year getting Final Fantasy Rebirth, Dragon's Dogma 2, and half of like the other things that we know are coming out.
Yeah, it'd be pretty wild. Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty wild year. If it continues to shape up like it is, and even this year's still really.
This year's bananas bonkers.
So yeah, the streak continues.
Yeah, good stuff.
But yeah, good stuff. We've made it. I think that's it. We've made it.
We survived the Summer Games mess.
The Summer Game mess is basically over. There's like, some other smaller things happening throughout the week, but we're humans who have to go actually work, not do video game things for a living. So we're probably not going to watch any of that stuff. We'll be back probably. I mean, I think it still might be worth maybe doing like a Thursday, maybe coming back Thursday or Friday night for a stream if we can see if we can get any other folks and look through some of the other smaller stuff. And I'm just going to grab some trailers for games, because there were some cool things like in some of the other shows like Gorilla Collective and the like PC gaming show, admittedly not as much, but like Wholesome Direct had some cool stuff. Like it would be worth maybe just grabbing like the trailers from some of that stuff and seeing the highlights. So we might come back later this week and do that. Some of the stuff we can actually just honestly look at through like viewpoints and stuff as well, because there were some cool shadow drops of indie games through some of those shows. So cool. I've picked them up and we'll check them out. And yeah, we'll be doing stuff too, like checking out maybe Lies of P for viewpoints, the demo of that. Maybe even look at Final Fantasy 16, but maybe we can also just wait till that's out.
Yeah, I think we should wait till that's out, because everyone can see the demo right now.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah.
Cool. Been fun. Thanks for everyone who's tuned in.
That's
Thanks
right.
for holding down the fort,
Mike.
Mike.
Absolutely. It's always a good time to talk about video games and get some of us all together. It's fun doing the Xbox show with a bunch of us together, because we usually don't get to do that stuff as much these days. So it's a good time. Good video game time. Video games.
Good energy right now, and I like that.
Yeah, agreed. But yeah, we're done. Bye, y'all.
We lived. You did. Bye.
Bye.